Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were sharp as they ever were. Still, after all those years of flying in the outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, he was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit, I realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly arced up. It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane move like that before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
The operation to capture Erusia's capital, Farbanti, is beginning. This is the culmination of our work. We need to capture the Erusian forces' general headquarters in the south of Farbanti and end this war. The plan is for ground troops to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required. By all accounts, we expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea, and air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary repairs to your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Erusia hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Erusia into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end the war. However, that can't happen until after the capital falls. So you guys are the stars of this battle. Erusia will fight like a tiger, but we cannot lose. We must seize the capital and end this war.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
troops have engaged at Farbanti Reconstruction Park, Silver Bridge, and the submerged area. We need you to help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war. It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
Lately, as your company commander, I felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt. You're really putting the pressure on me. So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, and go back in one piece.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
Strider 1, the men below you are to secure the Silver Bridge, but they can't break enemy lines. We have aircraft in addition to you, but our numbers are less than ideal.
Straight to the sky. Too bad for those guys.
Cyclops 2, Fox 2.
Friendly has been shot down.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Breaking hostile lock.
Fist.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail. Target acquired.
Missile after me. Breaking. Bandit acquired.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Enemy on your ass. I, for one, welcome all support, especially from 3 strikes.
Locked on. This one's a goner.
Salamander 3, Fox 2. Enemy vessels, fire!
Enemy on your 6.
The enemy has a lock on me. Call reinforcements! Damn it! Should have known it sooner! It's no use! We have to retreat! Careful! The ruins of sunken ships make these waters shallow.
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Fox 2. Target is eliminated.
Fox 2.
Target acquired.
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Our air support has stopped the enemy. Stand for the hospital. Shut down. Fox 2. Breaking. Enemy has a lock.
Warning! Missile in the air!
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
We can't let the enemy take this position! Kill them all! On its back.
I don't like the look of things. They're relentless. I'm fighting.
Missile.
Enemy got away.
Strider 1, missile away.
You're mine.
Target acquired.
Base 1 to base squadron. Buy us some time. We've got friendlies coming in.
Gun range.
Morale is our real issue right now. You should have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
Roger. The park will be secured. The European base shot cleared away.
I know the feeling.
Enemy has a lock on you.
It was left of our forces. Damn that 3 strikes.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
Vehicle eliminated.
The missiles have got a lot of armament.
The enemy doesn't want us to establish a base here. That's why they fear our presence.
It's scorched. We're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. Hold your ground.
Enemy reinforcements on radar. Take him out.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses.
Roger that. Don't let them through. HQ's right behind us. Spider 1, hostile has a lock.
You know how we're taken out. Stand your best. We're 3 strikes.
That area's all yours, Strider. We'll back up Helm Squad from the submerged area.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Target hit.
Do not let them through.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
Fox 2.
Where did these guys come from? Our job just got that much harder.
Hostile has a lock.
Destroy the enemy's left wing, and then we can regroup.
I'm so close I can almost taste it.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Not half our men. We don't have the reinforcements.
Dodge that missile.
Fight. Breaking away.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
I'm trying to break.
Fox 2.
Locked on bandit.
Fire your next missile. Punch a giant hole in that enemy ship.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see.
Defending HQ. I'm trying to break.
Let's take advantage of this opening. Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is 1 missile and your history.
There's a start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
Special delivery.
Unload every last round of ammo you've got. We can't let them get past us. There's just too many of them!
The park's wide
got you, pal. Missile evading.
Missile did not connect.
The missile got through our ETM. Shoot it. Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with George. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first volley. Ready. Fire!
They evaded it.
Enemy ranks are crumbling. Attack their right flank. This is our chance.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Eyeball, give us a report. You overdid it. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
These guys just won't give up.
Missile.
Give them a selected to make their move. So we're still recovering from the last battle.
Missile. Pull up. Missile.
Missile, invade! The enemy is showing signs of fatigue. Feel the final blow!
Around our head. Don't take your eyes off them. Ready to attack. It'll be a grind.
Bandit in my sights.
Minutes remaining. We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next. Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Understood.
Missile.
Understood. Understood.
Missile. Missile.
Squad 2, we've eliminated the enemy resistance. Squad 2 and 3 are making their way to HQ now. Watch out for those enemy tanks. We don't want any surprises. Shit, missile, evade!
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Warning! Missile in the air!
Missile.
In gun range.
Our tank commander's down!
Special delivery.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Powerful AA defense system in the AO. Coordinates Tango 2A, 039. There's an AA. No unsealed. Protecting the defenses.
Missile. Missile.
No use. They have a lock on me.
Missile. Pull up.
Enemy has a lock on you, Strider 1.
Missile. Pull up.
Target is hit.
Missile. Missile.
1 minute remaining.
The enemy's about to overrun our position. Tighten up the defenses immediately.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Show them how Ossia fights this battle.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Strider 1, this is Control.
Drive the enemy back. Take out these men.
Keep firing along the move!
30 seconds remaining.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking. Box 2, Box 2.
Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on
fight's also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
You're right. New bogeys. No, 5 Su-30s inbound.
It's Mr. X.
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're taking heavy damage. It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
It's just like you say, the enemy has experienced fighters in their midst.
Missile.
I have a lock. Don't go at them alone. 2 or more on each target. Enemy is locked on. Break away.
Grim ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
Missile did not connect.
Fighting into them smelled down.
Missile.
I see them still got them on the pilot.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces are routed.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Stand by me, kid. They have a lot of work they gotta bail out. Get your bow. Even the escorts are seasoned.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Look out. Missile closing.
Call in our air support ASAP. Yes, I'm talking about them.
Cyclops, Strider, stop Mr. X.
Cyclops 3. I've been hit. I gotta eject. Take him out one by one. Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry. He's gonna make it. Strider 4. Fox 2. Listen, Trigger. Real talk. You keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X. What?
Missile.
Alright, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride.
Scratch the last escort.
We need to be extra careful if we want to split up the 2 leaders. Eject, while you can still talk. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Waiting for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger, but my boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice flying. Give him one more.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
Strider 1, missile away.
Shaking bandit. You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot. He wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing!
I'll keep him on me. Just a bit longer.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wise down.
Eject already, Wiseman!
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman! Shit! Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. duty is yours. It's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that bastard.
Wilco count.
Good lord. All we can do is rely on our best pilot now.
Shit. This guy's too tough.
I don't think I can take him on.
Cautions. Pull up.
Missile away.
Nickel.
Can Trigger handle this solo?
You're almost out of special weaponry. Missile hit.
Damn.
Now go finish the job.
Get this direct, Trigger. Shoot it down, Trigger. You can do it. In fact, you're the only one who can. My radar suddenly turned off.
What is it? Respond.
My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
glitching out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky. Towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No. Maybe an explosion?
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our LOS. Farbanti's now under Ocean control. The operation was a success. We didn't get the orders that should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time. We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation technology. Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems. Before Osea even noticed, half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government-owned. What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information. But now, those were gone. All that remained was chaos and confusion. Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of information had ceased. Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own uprisings. As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI instead of being radio-controlled. Wise and forward-thinking. Even with their GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them. I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking for a safer place. The plane had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's communication networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are experiencing trouble too. All of Usia has been affected, and we don't know when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
HQ is thinking of using the military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer. Cyclops will remain at the base on standby to serve as defense.
With the communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft. Objects will initially appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those two pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right. Longcaster, are all of these really unknowns?
It's a state of civil war. The Erusian army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
Meanwhile, just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
War is something I'll never get used to. But tonight it's been a total shock. The city under martial law. Gunfire and the roar of jets echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Target acquired.
You were the ones on the radio. We don't know our location. Give us orders.
We have no orders, but we do have ID data. Check your TAP terminal.
Roger that.
Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight. Make sure to keep track of your objective.
How this war ends depends on this mission. I'm counting on you.
Understood. Strider 1, Fox 2. Strider Squadron, identify the unknowns along the route. It's Erusian.
They're not responding aggressively.
Generals, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
as Ocean forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
All right.
The use of drones makes war more palatable. Why don't people realize this?
Pull up.
Locked on bandit.
Missile.
Trigger, missile inbound. Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
Bandit sighted. Wait, General managed to convince them.
Listen, those that protect General LaFarge are the real patriots. Onward!
Caution. Pull up.
Get them before they get us! There's a vehicle up ahead. It's gonna ask us to pay a toll. Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go. Target is down.
Archived all the footage that we've shot, but when the communication networks come back online,
Missile.
Locked on!
Missile. Caution.
Target destroyed.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Caution. Caution.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Don't let him out of your sight.
Here comes a traitor, Lafarge. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they? Lafarge's in that vehicle!
They've been set up in all the right places.
There's a vehicle blocking the road. No response to hails. Radicals. We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
Caution. Caution.
We changed our route, but the enemy's still on us.
Caution. Pull up. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 3, missile in the air. Evade!
That was too close for comfort.
Strider 1, target acquired. Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Turn right. No, wait, that goes into the ocean. Breaking out of lock.
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Target locked.
Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Target shot down.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Grudner Park. Captain Carl, do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the Radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Melkins. When they actually went to war, the performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams.
And they were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even manipulated the princess. The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian Flight Test Center by at least 10 years. They used the flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone AI, but to us it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to be flown by human beings. Those of you listening in, am I wrong? We're heading towards Grunder Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
There are rumors of a military group calling itself Free Erusians. Strutter 1 has crashed. There are rumors of a military group calling itself the Free Erusians. An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
We have no choice. Fire!
Missile. Missile.
Weapons forward!
Missile.
Strutter 1, AA gun destroyed.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
Pull up.
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Caution. Pull up.
Got fire on a moment's notice. Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Missile.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows. 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah, don't they know nowhere is safe?
Missile.
Capital's fall has led to another power struggle within the Erusian military.
Caution.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
Missile.
Radio?
Missile.
You have one in your cockpit? Yeah, ever since my previous squadron. I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This isn't good.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Longcaster.
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out!
Trigger, our VIP is in trouble. Clear the way for him.
We're taking fire! Take care of them! I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Caution. Pull up.
Somebody take out those allied planes behind us.
Caution.
No response. Shoot 'em down.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood. System failures caused friendly fire incidents among Ocean forces. There are even rumors of penal units turning on their former allies. The main conflict concluded. Regional forces in the center, south, and east struggle over stabilization of the nation.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
The Erusian government has defined these groups, along with those trying to independently make these three Oceans as rebels.
What? We're taking fire from our own allies. Is this place under rebellion too?
sight on you.
Missile.
It's ID'd as Erusian.
General, we still have drones about the school. So where's Jockey Talk? Watch out for future people from the high heavens.
Missile. Caution.
My engine bridge is... Where did it come from?
Caution.
I'm surrounded by nothing but friendly. No, the attack was an unintentional mistake.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Belkin technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one is an astonishing feat.
Missile.
They used it to make drones that resembled Ocean graphics. And then to assassinate Harley by putting the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Belkin technology only brought chaos to the world. I can't believe Lucius responsible for Harley's assassination.
You talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
Sam, sight down.
Locked on, Bandit. Bad news.
Launched.
Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. I'm thinking that we should go say hi before they ruin the General's day.
Damn it! We're outnumbered. There were too many conservatives in the Air Force that hated the truth.
Behind the enemy. Missile inbound! Give me!
ID'd as Erusian military.
Celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
ID'd as Ocean forces.
How'd you last long, Caster? If it's reached, then we're here to help.
Missile.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
Something like a
Missile.
Glad to see the Oceans attacking the radicals. We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
Glad we waited. Don't worry, we won't let anybody through after you.
Almost at the rendezvous. In the rear to the others.
Understood. The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for the losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are moving to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Russia quickly.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper, too.
Who can we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way. This is the Erusian News Network.
Okay, let's go. Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. It should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No. Unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft we
ESA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait! Unknown's attacking the girl's plane!
Hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do. ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell's going on?
Stay sharp.
Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted.
Wilco.
Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed the bandit.
Careful, watch those guys are good. Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Trigger, what the hell are you doing?
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat. Please stand down.
What's going on?
Try to get a little closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
Whoa. There's a girl on board? He's not lying about carrying civilians. No, unless she's a soldier. Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
I repeat, this craft is carrying civilians. We are not here to fight.
Dr. Schroeder, tell me what's happening.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but do not attack the civilian liaison.
That's the aircraft your grandfather told me about. Include the scratches.
There it is. The EASA liaison plane. They engage in witchcraft with Belkin technology. They're responsible for leading the military down the wrong path.
Wait, Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Alma, hold on tight.
Longcaster, permission to engage. Negative. What? They could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on? Stay sharp. Right. I'm shooting them down. Any complaints? Granted. Wilco.
Yeah, good work. Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Wait, you don't think it's those Osean big shots, do you? I managed to catch a glimpse of the 3 strikes.
Don't miss. Aim carefully. Mine. No good. Shit.
They're in my way.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Bandit destroyed. Well done. Target is
Nice
machine
kill.
gun range. Good work. All hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... the drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys. What the hell? We were just helping them. Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Longcaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, Osean craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What? In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
We did what we could. Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort. Welcome. Understood.
Wilco.
Can't abort the MQ-99's launch. Our commands are overridden.
Not bad at all, Jack.
Accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault they won't listen to reason. Why build something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses. Strider 1, Fox 2.
To build something else entirely.
Additional hostiles inbound. Great timing.
Son of a bitch.
I've been spiked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile evaded.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile away. UAV is down.
I'm on my target's tail.
Missile.
Strata 1,
Missile.
target acquired. 5 bandits remaining.
Enemy on your
Damn
back.
it. They don't have the drive they need. It's not enough to make it functional. There has to be a time when it should not function. And
I'm on my
Missile.
target's tail.
Missile. Missile.
4 bandits left. Three bandits to go.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Strata 1, missile launched. 2 bandits left. Show them what you got.
Missile.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
In gun range.
Target locked.
1 bandit to go.
Strider 1, that's what I like to see. Another story to tell my boy.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. The General's helicopter is flying safely outside Anchorhead Bay. All aircraft, RTB, mission complete.
All hostiles, huh?
General, the Ocean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Ocean aircraft.
Losing his army?
Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Were you sent by the General's staff? No, we'd like you to escort. I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead.
What did you say?
Apparently, he was shot down by another Ocean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do for now is watch our own backs.
What's up with the commander?
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guards' dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and they shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think. I feel weaker by the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess? After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
Okay, enough talk. Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now,
regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war. Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, they should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too.
With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
This is Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. And what? Abandon Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help!
Wagtail is on the Osean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Longcaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger.
Caution.
ID complete.
Their artillery fire just missed us off our starboard side.
Unknown successfully identified. Fox 2.
Our air support is here.
Target destroyed. Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
They're on the run.
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Caution. Pull up.
Thank God. Friendly birds.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Stall warning.
They're under attack!
Do me a favor, Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. We need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can. Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area.
Missile.
Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't need more people shooting at them.
Caution.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Calling friendly birds! Take out the hostiles in our area! Get us out of this hellhole! We need help while we're still up and running! There's more over here. The bodies of dead civilians. I don't think they were part of the fight. Look at that, they're all lined up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it. Those Russian bastards! It's a blatant war crime! Take photos for evidence. Push him back! Fire! If you see 3 strikes, count to 3, and the enemy's gone.
Our last vehicle has been destroyed. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving! Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point! I don't want to see anyone, hostile or friendly!
It's no use! Work to the right! Fire at that supply ship!
Pull up.
They're Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
It's the radicals who shot us in the back. I'll make them pay for this. We are in the middle of a mission to take back the Nash driver. The supply ship is an munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
Just got the photograph. We'll head back to HQ soon. Just give us another 30 minutes. The men say they want to at least get the children to Papa's area.
No use hailing them! They know they're shooting at friendlies!
Our guys even took out the enemy's air support. What do we do now? Send in a tank!
Allied retreat looks good.
Don't resist your team. We just need to buy some time. Hold them at bay until Operation Feeding Time. Lure them away from the mass driver.
Operation is crazy!
Get closer! We'll never hit them from here!
Target acquired.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Strider 1, we've identified the unknown targets.
The Erusian ground forces show no sign of letting up.
Strider 1,
They have
APC
damage.
destroyed.
Missile.
I've got you.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
ID complete.
Missile.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
They use the lack of contact with superiors to do whatever they want.
We're outnumbered.
Send them away.
We can't even run. The enemy will shoot in the landing craft. Many thanks, Lancaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Missile.
Understood.
Missile. Missile.
I count 12 dead bodies here.
Strider
Appears to be
1,
upper
missile
middle class.
launched.
The Space Force nearby, so they could be researching from the family. Likely they were involved with Delta.
Target acquired.
We're moving out! Leave the dead behind! We'll come back to this island one day and send them off properly.
Missile.
Ambush!
Missile.
We don't need to defeat them. Just delay their advance. Got it?
Caution. Pull up.
Missile hit.
Missile.
It's a big maze.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Get out of here! Hurry! If you let them through, we're as good as dead!
Missile. Missile. Stall
Missile warning.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind.
Missile.
The rebels are here.
Missile.
First one go by, it's detonate on the second.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Missile. Missile.
You're mine now!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Pull up.
Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Missile.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news. We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile. Understood.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies! There's no way they're ours! Almost there. Commence Operation No Return! These are unguided. Stay on course. Let's just get this done.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Visual.
Like an eagle. Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts. Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies. Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
Enemy pilots outclasses. Remember the faces of those who pushed forward.
Missile.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you.
Missile.
Enemy on your back.
Missile.
Behind the enemy.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
We're covered and we'll be surrounded.
They shot down Strider 1. Let's help retreat.